From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Pioneers taking on the Bambi. All right, just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Carlos Rodriguez. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one. Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. On the mound, he's got to feel like he deserved a better result on that pitch. Really, just a soft liner that happened to stay fair. But even though you don't want to do it, you got to tip your cap because the guy at the plate, he found a way to fight it off and get that knock.
And now, Jung-Hoo Lee. Next offering upstairs. Nobody out, runner at first. Comes up empty, that's strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Kicks and deals. Sent down on strikes. Frozen with the heater at the knees.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. And a 1-2 again. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And this is inside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Out towards left center. Rivera settles underneath it. Rivera makes the play. And let's take a look at the lineup. This is not a team that's had much success driving the baseball so far this year. They have to rely on stringing hits together as opposed to scoring a lot of runs on homers, doubles, and triples. So it's hard to bunch runs together.
And that's exhausting when your team is at the bottom of the league in slugging percentage, and how much it takes, Boog, for you to put together a rally and put together a big inning. Just a difficult thing to do consistently over a long season. So somehow, some way,
to Camuy at second. That ends the frame. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Shota Imanaga.
Yeah, I want to see how he handles left-handed hitters in this lineup today, because coming in, lefties are batting over 300 on the year against him. So he's going to have to figure something out to get inside, keep them from getting their arms extended, and then once conscious of the inside pitch, be able to go with something away and finish him off.
The shortstop takes the ball. Drops one down in front of the plate. Throw over to Choi. Got him as he tried to bunt his way aboard. Take a look at the lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Juan Rivera.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure, and he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. You know, a lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in, but somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a ground ball out to short. To first, and he beats it.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now it's going to be Juan Rivera. And a pitch. Now a fly ball to right center. Nabs it.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter,
And here is Sosa to the plate. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. And a payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Three-two. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a two-out double, second and third now.
He was all over that one. Got a breaking ball on the outside part of the plate. Not a bad pitch, but he wasn't crude or off balance. Stayed on the backside nicely and really just let that thing travel and squared it up.
So two aboard and two out, scoreless game. Jose Ramos, the next to hit. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We played an inning, no score. Back here at Citi Field, new inning getting started, and here comes Carlos Correa.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
And a swing and a line drive into right field. That takes care of Correa. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
The wind and the pitch. That one way outside. 2-1. One out, base is empty. The 2-1 is high. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
That's ball 4.
And he walked him.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
One gone runner at first. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Suzuki at first, one gone. Foul ball, still 1-2 count. And Diaz. Not even close there. 2-2. The pitch. Fights it off. You'll see another. Two. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
They had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Wong up to hit. And a pitch. That's a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
In the air, center field. Ramos in and to his right, and that's the 3rd out. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Here in Queens, and now the first baseman, Christian Bethencourt. And that's off the inside edge, and the count is 3-1. Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. Gigantic blast. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boo. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Camargo at the dish. That's to 3rd. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Batting in the right field.
Now George Valera. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. 1 down, base is empty. Good eye right there.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next pitch is outside. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the lefty in the air to left center. Juan heads after it. And there's 2 away.
Batting ninth, the catcher,
Two outs, base is empty. Digging in, Carlos Ruiz. On the ground, right side. To first, that's the third out. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. On to the third inning. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And a pitch. Swings through that.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Line drive.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoon Lee. And that one ripped into right and foul ball.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Next offering upstairs.
It's a good take.
2-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. One down, base is empty. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Nope, that's foul.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Too low, and it's ball 3. Ji-Man Choi waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. And we're back. And now Jose Caballero.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there, he owns the home plate area.
Kwan snags it, and there's one down.
Now that second baseman.
So up next, Rod Carew. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And here it comes. That one ripped, but foul. Three-two. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
One out, runner at second. Here's a big power threat. Juan Rivera. The 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Fly ball down the line. Suzuki has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out. And there are two down. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Edmundo Sosa getting ready to hit. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much. If that one ripped. Could be extra bases. The run comes in to score from second. It's 2-0. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. And in scoring position with two away. Here's the center fielder, Jose Ramos. Now a screamer into the outfield. Kwan makes the grab, and that's the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the fourth. Stepping in the long ball threat, Ji-Man Choi. Just missed. And it's strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2 now. And that one missing low.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
And that one hit to first. He steps on the bag, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
He's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Carlos Correa. Righty delivers.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished. Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
So digging in, Seiya Suzuki. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. The pitch. And downstairs.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
And a base hit into right. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Love how he let that ball travel, trust in his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
first and second, one out. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa now at the plate. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Wouldn't chase that time.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Tying run is at first here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Colt Luong. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that's outside. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Victor Caratini up next. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He powers that one out of here. His 18th home run of the season, and they jump ahead in the 4th. It's 3-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Caratini at the plate. And a 1-1.
Hey.
And that one is inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Christian Bethancourt digs in now.
The first baseman, Christian Bethancourt.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
First strikeout for him in this one, and that splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Johan Camargo. One down, base is empty. That one catches the corner for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Out to short, Graham. And that quickly 2 away.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
And now the right fielder, George Valera. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here in Queens, here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. On the ground, out to short. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now back, the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you can put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. When he first joined the league, the Angels batted him 8th, and he wouldn't hit on days he pitched. Singy, do you remember who was DHing for the Angels at the time?
Oh, Boo, come on now. How can you forget a future Hall of Famer, Albert Pujols?
You're good.
Thank you.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. The wind of the pitch. Big swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Next pitch is outside. Jose Caballero in the on-deck circle. The wind to kick the pitch. And that one lifted in the air, center field. He's under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting,
Jose Caballero, the next to hit. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Two now. Ripped on the ground to second. Long to first. And there's 2 down.
now the second baseman, Rod.
Here's the second baseman, Rod Carew. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that ball.
And it stays fair. Runner at first with 2 away. Now the left fielder, Juan Rivera. Step off throw to first, and he's back in easily. And that one fouled off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does. And you're tied up.
Next offering misses down and away. Carew off of first with 2 away. There goes the runner. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Drifts towards it. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the hitter, Ji-Man Choi.
First baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1 and 2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Peter Strzelecki getting ready to go. Stephan getting cranked up as well. That's down and in.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And another ball. And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age. Sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. One down, base is empty. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swings through that one for strike
1
2.
ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the 6th inning. And now the DH, Edmundo Sosa. Next one misses. And now 3 and 2. Action in the pen down there. Will Vest, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Wentz, a left-hander, also throwing. Here comes a pitch. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
And now the center fielder, Jose Ramos. And a pitch.
2-1.
Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. That thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And here's the first baseman, Christian Bethencourt. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, and it's 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Peter Strzelecki comes on now.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Here's the third baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
And still looking for that hit to keep this streak going, and this might be his last shot at it, Boo.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. A 1-2. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A massive home run. His 21st of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-2. And all he needed was a late single to keep his hitting streak alive, but that'll do.
Yeah, nerves of steel. He knew the streak was on the line, but he didn't let it stop him from blasting one out of here. Keep it going, my guy. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now it's the second baseman, Colton Wong. The 1-1. No question about this one. It's out of here. That was blasted to the moon. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 5-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Victor Caratini will hit next. And the righty deals. And another ball.
You know, this group of hitters digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Everything was on time and flew.
A new pitcher in the game, Trevor Stephan. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. to the top of the lineup. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Caratini on at first, nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Gassed it right by him.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
So up next, Jung-Hoo Lee. Ball to strike. The pitch. Runner on the go.
1 ball,
Throw to
2 strikes.
second.
Not a fast runner on the base pass, so this kind of looks like it was a hit-and-run call from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow, because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's 5-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Will Vest.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Johan Camargo getting ready to hit. So you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Bounce to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Right fielder, George Valera.
Now it's the right fielder, George Valera. The pitch. And that's outside. It's 2-2. Left-hand batter waits. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Just missed. Righty to the plate. That one misses. And the count is 3-1. Jose Caballero to bat next. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Eli Morgan.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Next pitch in for a strike. It's 2-2. And they'll do it again. 2-2 down. And another ball. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Oh, you never like to cut it that close, but the hitting streak will live on at least another day.
A little bit of a tense moment, Singy. Looked like that might be the end of it.
I don't know. The way he's been going, his confidence must be sky high. So even if it takes until his last at bat, you get that sense that a hit's coming from this guy one way or another.
And now, Ji-Man Choi. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Right-handed reliever. The punch out there. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Now Correa up to hit. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Here's a 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball, and you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Swing and a miss, and the count's even at 2.
Morgan, the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
That just misses. Counts full, 3-2. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Bethencourt makes the grab. 2 down.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Suzuki.
So 2 down now, and here is Seiya Suzuki. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Ohtani at second with 2 down. Hit hard, base hit. Around third. He'll score easily, and they're up by 4.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now the third baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And that's too high, ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now back, second baseman, Colton Wong.
So digging in, Colton Wong. And everyone is thinking the same thing right now.
Yeah, they're thinking, will he do it again? He's already homered twice, and most recently in the 7th. This guy's left a huge mark on this game.
As well as on the baseball. First and second, 2 down. Just missed. Victor Caratini hitting on deck circle. And a pitch. Strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. As a run scores.
Well, everyone is thinking it. Would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Manny Acosta.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that one out your team needs from you.
Now a chance for Victor Caratini. That one pushed foul. 2 runs across in the inning, and we're in the top of the 8th. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. They put 2 on the board, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Pioneers with the lead 7-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Joey Wentz.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Line drive, base hit, and the leadoff man aboard. And the batter now, Rod Carew. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Left-hand hitter waits. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, left fielder.
Man at first. Now the left fielder, Juan Rivera. Caballero, the base runner at first with 1 out. And another ball.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Quan puts it away. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
The batter, the designated hitter, Edmundo.
Next is the designated hitter, Edmundo Sosa.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
That's a base hit. Lead runner around second. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a simple soft liner in the center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Jose Ramos. Ground ball up the middle. Wong whips it to first on the run. And the inning is over. And we're back. Now at the plate, Stephen Quan.
Leading off for the Pioneers, the left fielder.
1-1 now.
Quan.
Wouldn't chase that time. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Randall Delgado appears to be getting loose. And he deals. And down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, you always want those pitches back as a hitter. It caught a lot of the zone and definitely not the intended location, but those splitters can dance around and miss a barrel even when they're not perfectly executed.
Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 8-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Camuy got a splitter that he was able to handle, allowed that pitch to travel a little bit deeper, and when it was time to commit, his hands exploded through the zone.
So 1 out, nobody on. Shohei Ohtani now at the plate. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And here is Ji-Man Choi. Swing and a pop-up. Camargo snags it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Man at first. Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Zips it across, and Correa retired. And the inning is over, but the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And this is now an 8-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom of the 9th, and now the first baseman, Christian Bethancourt. The pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
He's 2 outs away at the plate. Johan Camargo. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. One down, base is empty. Stays alive. Next offering misses, and the count is even 2-2.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Wentz is just 1 strike away. And that is the ball game.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors, they left 6 runners on base. For the home team, 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors, they left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.